Hi, this is Bethany Jett, author of The Cinderella Rule, and I am bringing you 3 Ways to Be Irresistible Part 2. And Part 2 is being confident in your appearance. There's a story of a professor who made his students dress up for exam day. The girls had to wear dresses or skirts, and the boys had to wear a collar, shirt, and a tie. And on exam days, if they weren't dressed appropriately, they weren't allowed to take the exam and they failed. What they found was that the students that dressed up in his class for exams did better than students who weren't dressing up for exams. And the story goes that the more confident you feel in how you look, the better you perform. And I think it's true. I think that when we feel good about the way we look, we act better. When you feel pretty, you act pretty. And for guys, I'm sure when you feel like you look good, you act differently. There's a spring in your step or a little bit more of a strut. It's extremely attractive to date somebody who is confident in the way they look. And the way you know that they're confident is that they're not always fidgeting with their clothes or pulling on their outfits, and they look like they actually took time to get dressed, or they looked in the mirror before they left the house. They're not walking around in pajamas, and they are not going to be featured on peopleofwalmart.com. So there's a lot to be said for how you look, and I think that especially as Christians, we want to portray Jesus in the best light, and we want to portray ourselves in the best light. So by looking our best and being confident in how we look, it's truly a way to be irresistible to somebody. And there's so much that goes into that, but just part 2 of how to be irresistible is be confident in your appearance, even in the things that you can't change. Just own it and go with it. And if you can use makeup or tricks and tips to sort of help shape some of the things that we don't like, then use it. If it makes you feel more confident, go ahead. So this is Bethany Jett, author of The Cinderella Rule, with part 2, how to be irresistible. Be confident in your appearance.